set my stove for medium-high. I'm just putting all of my ingredients into the pot. And then you're just going to stir it, and you're not going to stop stirring it until it looks like a golden brown. Now on a baking pan or a marble surface, you're just going to spread a thin layer of water, and I'll explain why in a minute. So now I'm just going to keep stirring because it's not at the golden brown that we want it to be at, so just keep stirring until it is. This is the golden color that you want, and right now I'm going to pour it into my pan. So right before you pour your wax onto your pan or onto your marble surface, just make sure that there is a thin layer of water. And I didn't know if you guys knew, but water actually dissolves wax. So if you guys need an easy cleanup after you scrape all of that wax out of your pot, just make sure that you let it soak in some water and all the wax will dissolve on its own. But it has to be like hot so that way it'll dissolve faster. So that's what I'm doing right now, just soaking it in some water. So now you're just going to pull all of your corners in, and you're just going to keep doing this, and I did it for a really long time until it hardens, probably like 10 minutes, but it felt really long because my wrist was starting to hurt. But you're just going to keep pulling in all of the corners, and the reason you do this is so when it does harden, you're going to like have an easier way to pull it off instead of being all over the baking pan. But just keep doing this until it hardens. So as you can see, it's probably been like 5 minutes, and I'm still doing it, and it's slowly hardening. So around now, you're going to try to like scoop it up into a ball sort of, and make sure it's not too hot before you pick it up. Then you're just going to play with it until it gets this golden color, or you can get brighter than that, but just keep forming it and twisting it and playing with it, and make sure your hands are wet, otherwise it'll stick to you. For me, I'm just going to heat this up again to get the remaining wax, but make sure it does not burn. You have to keep a close eye on it. So I burnt mine, of course, but if you burn it, this is what it looks like, and you're going to have to throw it away because it's not going to work. So right now, I'm just playing with it and forming it until it gets to the right consistency that I want it to be at. And if it gets too sticky, you could just put yours in the freezer for like 5 minutes, and be sure to make sure that your hands are wet. So right now I'm just going to show you guys a demo of how to use the wax, and I'm trying to zoom in on my hairy leg. But you're just going to take the wax and you're going to go upwards against the hair growth, and then you're going to rip it off with the hair growth. And just keep repeating that until you like it. As you can see, it's as easy as that, and if you have leftovers, just wrap it in plastic wrap. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe!